Miss.
Am I dying? My head hurts so bad.
Miss, wake up.
Thank you all for coming to my son's first birthday party. Welcome, everyone. Cheers.
Welcome.
Haven't seen you in months, and the baby's already here. What, were you planning to keep it a secret even after the baby's 1-month celebration? Come on, tell us. Which rich heir was it? Is he in our circle?
As for Quinlan, she's forgetting things. She fools around. How could she remember who father is? Just don't put him on the spot. Enough talk. Let's drink.
Do you love me?
I do.
You're the heir to the top family in the capital. Don't fall too hard for me.
Listen to my count. 3. Push. Almost there. Keep pushing. Almost there. Keep pushing.
Doctor.
Congratulations. It's a boy.
The baby's father? I know. Xiao Jingji.
The top heir of a leading family in the capital. What, not bringing your husband too?
Just having some fun. Mr. Xiao, I've stayed away from you for a long time, and you never came looking for me. Now our child is 1 month old. I think it's time we talked.
I stayed away so long and you never came for me, so you've gotten arrogant. I let you fool around with Jingji. Let's see how you're going to keep playing now.
I stayed away for so long and you never came looking. Now our child is 1 month old. Could this be president of Starlight Entertainment Group?
The richest man in Sea Bloom City.
Silas Frost. Just as expected.
He's so handsome.
Yeah.
Sis,
You called me?
what have you been doing these 5 years out there on your own?
Who are you? You don't look like a city inspector either. Then why are you stopping me?
Serena Quinn. There's a limit to jokes. If not for the world's top jewelry design competition, where jewelry worth 500 million was, it had your signature design mark. I never would have found you.
What did you say? My stuff is worth 500 million? Ha, how come I didn't know? Sir, I really don't know you. I don't have time to joke with you right now. I still have to bring food to my dear mother-in-law.
You're married?
Yes, I am married. Don't block my way, or I'll call the police. You and you move aside.
We haven't seen each other in 5 years. What happened to Claire, exactly?
Daddy, my head still hurts.
It's okay, sweetie. I'll rub it for you.
Daddy, I miss Mommy. I dreamed about her.
You've never even met your mommy. How could you dream about her?
I reached into your pocket and found her photo. So that's my mommy. I miss mommy so much. Mommy told me she'll see me very soon.
Sylvia Sterling. How did she end up here?
Mom,
What took you so long with the food? Are you trying to starve me?
I'm sorry. Something came up and delayed me. I made this new one. Isn't it pretty?
Who would believe that nonsense? What is this supposed to be? Is this dog food or something?
Mom, I spent all morning getting it ready.
Can you stop calling me mom? The Sue family would never have street vendor daughter-in-law like you.
Ah. Honey, look at Mom. What's wrong with her?
I was just looking for you. Sign the divorce papers.
Oh, my precious son, you finally came to your senses. You're finally divorcing this old hag.
Why?
Grace Warren is back.
Grace Warren? Your college first love?
I'm telling you. Grace Warren graduated from a top overseas university, and she's a top designer making over $1 million a year. Only one with that kind of status is worthy of my son. Look at you, every day in this house. All you do is loaf around.
What else do you even do? Huh? Then, when your family was dirt poor, wasn't it me who kept us going with the street stall?
A street stall? Oh, please. You think selling that cheap trash could support my son? Let me tell you. My son got where he is today because of his own hard work. And not because of a leech like you. It has nothing to do with me. What about you? Just hurry up and sign this divorce agreement.
Samuel. Back then, you saved me. I've always been grateful. I worked for you day and night, and I gave you every cent I made. How could you be so heartless?
If you hadn't clung to me, I would have married Yara long ago. Do you really think your work is worth much? And you dare talk to me about sacrifice?
Yeah. The stuff I make is low quality. Just cheap street stall junk.
Sabrina Greenwood, some tramp who got shoved off a building by who knows who. Could never keep a man.
Grace Sterling.
When it comes to being a person, you should at least know your place. Whatever class of clothes you wear should go with the same class of shoes. Have you ever seen high society person in a custom suit? They go with cheap knockoff shoes. Oh, right. The high society circle? You can't get into that.
Someone told me today. My design draft is worth $500 million.
That $500 million? That belongs to Ariana. It's the design that won the Global Gold Award, her work. Your pile of junk can't compare to that.
Since you loved your dream girl so, why did you marry me in the first place?
Because you wouldn't stop chasing me.
She's just a homewrecker.
Serena Sinclair. How dare you talk to Yara like that?
Simon. You're just a...
Serena Sinclair. If you know what's good for you, then hurry up and sign this divorce agreement and get out with nothing right now. A lowlife. Selling all this cheap junk. What is this stuff? Even if you gave it to me, I'd be disgusted to wear it.
Fine. I'll sign. But don't regret this. Do you know who told me? My work could be worth $500 million? He's the richest man in Seaside City, Silas Snow.
You? How dare you put yourself with Mr. Silas Snow, the richest man in Seaside City? I really regret not kicking you out sooner.
It won't take effect for a month. This month, don't let me see you again. Get out. You're so annoying. What are you doing? Let go of me.
Pretty lady.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
Pretty lady, are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay.
But you don't look too well.
I just got kicked out by a disgusting jerk. How could I look okay?
Ma'am, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before.
Really?
You look a lot like my mommy.
Where did he learn that? Cheesy pickup line. Little guy, you can't just call someone mommy. Where's your dad?
My daddy is over there?
So this kid's dad is a janitor. Be careful next time. I should get going now.
Bye-bye.
Little buddy.
Daddy, I found my mommy.
That's not your mom. Your mom is dead.
You're lying. That pretty lady is my mommy. I'm going to find my mommy.
Be good. Come home with me. Hello? Help me learn what Serena Quinn has been doing all these years. A woman like her, showing up around Little Bo at a time like this. I'm afraid she's here to take my child from me.
Yara. That crazy woman didn't scare.
I'm fine. I always knew that's the kind of person she is.
This time, it's thanks to you for bringing us together. That's how I got picked in advance for this 10 billion order. Once the project is done, I'll marry you in style.
My uncle may be in charge of this 10 billion stellar entertainment project, but he felt safe putting it in your hands because you're capable.
Oh, Miss Gu, you're the great benefactor of our Sioux family. That Si Chingning isn't even fit to carry your shoes. It was a good thing you got divorced.
Right now, I have nothing left by my side. Only you.
Your sister's got your back.
Today, some kid even called me mommy out of nowhere. That's weird. I don't know what's going on lately. Why does head keep hurting?
Those jerks must have pissed me off.
Sigh. Hey, you work for President Shaw, the top elite family in the capital? What's that like?
Oh, don't even mention it. If you weren't not into women, I'd seriously go all in. I'd sign up for a socialite class and learn how to marry into a rich family.
Your boss is gay.
No. I think. My boss has issues in that department. I heard his son was conceived through IVF overseas.
Overseas IVF? IVF overseas.
Mr. Shaw has been running the company abroad. No one knows when he'll come back home. It's getting late. I should get going.
I want to stay a little longer.
You just got dumped by Simon Sue, and you're already at a bar picking up random guys?
Gwen Yen ran. I'll assume you've got no conscience left. If you keep this up, none of us will have an easy time.
Someone like you has the nerve to blame me?
Where's that barking coming from?
Did you just call me a dog?
In a bad mood today, so don't push me.
You called a homewrecker in broad daylight. And you still think you're leaving?
Aren't you a homewrecker? I didn't hit you. That's because I have manners.
You dare?
Try it if you don't believe me.
Sister Ran, you called. What's up?
Chong, teach this person a good lesson for me.
How do you want me to do it, sister?
I want her face ruined.
You hear me?
Don't you dare hurt my mommy.
Kid, what are you doing here?
Mommy. So you already had some fling outside, and even had a kid.
I only know this little boy for 2 days. Don't start saying.
He already calls you mommy. How could he not be your son? So you've been a loose woman all along.
Gyanran, don't talk nonsense.
What are you two waiting for? Take care of the kid too.
If you dare touch me and my mommy, my daddy won't let you get away with it.
Who the hell is your dad supposed to be?
My daddy is Xavier Shaw. He's really powerful.
Xavier Shaw? The top family in Crown Capital, with immense power and wealth? The current head of the Shaw family, Xavier Shaw?
That's right. My daddy is the richest man in Crown Capital.
This kid is actually saying he's the son of Crown Capital's richest man. Everyone knows Mr. Shaw has been living overseas. How could his son end up in this tiny city of Azure Bay? You could say, you're the grandson of Azure Bay's richest man.
Sabrina Stone, this really does run in the family with you. Bragging and talking big are all the same. I'll leave this place to you. Send me a photo when it's done.
If you have a problem, take it up with me. Don't hurt.
Daddy. Bad guys are bullying me and the pretty lady. Come quick.
What you doing? Let go. Let go of me.
Stop.
Hello, Mr. Shaw.
Why is Siobhan Green here?
Daddy.
Honey, what took you long to pick me up?
You.
Shoo. No need to apologize. I forgive you.
These bad guys were bullying me and the pretty lady. Daddy.
Yeah?
This kid sure thinks fast.
How do you want me to help you?
Just get me and my little friend out of here.
Oh. Want to chop off their hands and feet?
No, I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Boss, spare us. We were trying to scare them. We didn't do anything. Please spare us, boss.
If you want to live, don't ask me.
Ma'am, please. Give us brothers a way out.
I can let you go. But you need to apologize to the little boy for what you said earlier.
I spoke out of line. I apologize to the young master. I'm sorry.
I don't want your apology. You need to apologize to the pretty lady.
Hey, forget it. Go.
Get lost.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, young master. Thanks, boss.
Thanks for the help, handsome.
Didn't you say you'd thank me properly? How do you want to thank me?
Spend whatever you want, Mr. Shaw.
"5 years, and I still can't forget her. Is she playing hard to get?"
Sir, please behave yourself.
Bad daddy, you can't bully the pretty lady.
Is he really your dad?
Yeah.
You just said Mr. Shaw was overseas. How could this be him? Little Bo was bragging that this was Mr. Shaw. He must have been helping me.
It's so late and you're still out here. Are you worried? You're coming home with me.
I want to stay with the pretty lady and have her be my mommy.
You already want my child to call you mom? You just want to climb your way up and become my woman.
Mr. Shaw, aren't you being a little full of yourself?
Looks like. She's been around plenty of men and never got attached. She's probably forgotten me. Pretty convincing act, give you that. You called me sweetheart in front of those people just now. And now you're pretending it never happened?
That was just a stalling tactic to scare off those thugs. Since all's fine, I'll get going.
Pretty lady, please don't go.
It was a woman like that I couldn't forget for 5 whole years. But she didn't just reject me. She didn't even want the child. I must have been blind back then. To fall for a vile woman like her. Serena Quinn, you're trying to run again. These 5 years. I'll make you pay back all of them.
Aw. You're such a jerk.
You hit me. Fine.
Let me go.
Where are you taking the pretty lady? Don't you want her to be your mommy?
Home. Home.
Put me down.
Daddy, wait for me.
Let me go. What are you doing? Aw. Hello?
Pretty lady, wait for me.
Little buddy, what are you doing here?
Drive to Blossom Pavilion.
Yes, Mr. Shaw.
Hey, I'm not that kind of girl. Sure, you've got a little money and you own a bar. But doesn't mean you can push people around like that.
Then call the cops.
Give me my phone back.
Playing dumb like you don't know me? Need me to teach you a lesson? You're disgusting.
Keep pretending. Who said I don't know you? And you said I'm disgusting? What nonsense are you saying in front of a kid?
See, Qingning. Don't think that dressing up like this will make me go easy on you.
Pretty lady, don't be scared. Daddy won't hurt you. Little Bao will protect you.
Little Bao, how did you end up with a dad like this?
Yeah. How could Lil Bao have a dad like this? You've really had it rough.
What the hell?
Still trying to run? Do you want to lose your legs?
I didn't do anything to you, did I? Let go.
Selena Quinn. I almost want to rip your heart out and see what's really inside.
This Mr. Shaw, why does he seem so unpredictable? Could he be crazy? Looks like staying alive matters most.
Ma'am, please stay for little treasure.
I have no money now and nowhere to go. If I don't stay here, where can I go? Why you let go first?
Don't be mad.
Well, why did you bring me back here?
Of course. I brought you back to be Little Treasure's mom without getting married.
Huh?
I brought you back to be Little Treasure's mom without getting married.
What? Be a mom and not get married? Who gave you that right?
I make the rules here.
Exactly. With no power or influence, people can push you around. Humph. So what if you've got power? You think I won't call the cops? I'll have arrest you.
I've never been scared.
You.
That look again. 5 years ago, she had that same look in me wrapped around her finger.
Mommy, stay for little treasure, okay?
Be good. 3 ground rules, a gentleman's agreement. Buy all of Seaview City as a gift. And I'll agree to stay.
Then I guess I'd better go become a robber.
Huh?
Hey!
What are you doing? Let go of me. I'm calling the cops. Let go.
I can't handle your mom.
Your mom just won't acknowledge you or me. Put in a good word for me.
Pretty lady, can you stay here with little Bao? Every time little Bao goes to kindergarten, he gets laughed at for not having a mom. But with you, pretty lady, little Bao feels a mommy's love.
Little Bao.
Could she really bear to abandon her own child?
All right, then I'll stay for little Bao.
Yay!
At least you have some conscience.
Little Bao, show the pretty lady around the room.
Okay.
Son, you made it to Flourish Sea City, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
How's Little Treasure? Been fussy?
He's been very good.
Taking Little Treasure for a bath now.
Ah, there's a woman? Old Shaw, quick! Your son's keeping a woman outside. You finally stopped obsessing that woman from 5 years ago.
Found someone new, huh?
Your mom, I'm happy for you too.
Alright, Mom. Little Bao and I are going to rest. Looking for someone new. And yet you're still wrapped around this woman's finger.
Little Bao, wait for me.
What? Throwing yourself into my arms? You say no. But your body says otherwise.
Get over yourself.
At the bar. Didn't you say you'd thank me properly?
Mr. Shaw, behave yourself. Sylvia Sinclair.
This little game you're playing with me?
Ouch, you're hurting me.
Your hand. You've been with a lot of people. They probably left those behind.
Watch your mouth.
What? Miss Shaw, you've really been getting around. So, do you play others? Or do they play you?
Didn't expect to hear that kind of talk from Mr. Cole. You're a married man, talking like that? Does little Ben know?
I'm not married.
You're not married. So did Little Treasure just fall from the sky?
Of course not. He was born to a woman who flirted around and dumped her child.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Just think of me as crazy.
What, does that hurt your feelings? If you want to be Little Treasure's mom, I can think about it.
Let go. President Shaw, how do you even say something that vain with a straight face? Your face really isn't that big.
Your skin's just a little thick.
Your face is pretty small.
Your skin's just a little thick. I can't compare to you.
Mr. Shaw,
I'm not interested in you at all.
I'm only staying for Little Treasure. We're not even close. I have no idea where all this random hostility of yours comes from. Oh, right. You should really see a psychiatrist when you have time.
Could it be that she really doesn't know me anymore?
I didn't get a close look at Little Treasure's birthmark last time.
Mommy, don't leave Little Treasure.
Mommy's here. Mommy won't leave you. How strange. Why does head hurt whenever I see this birthmark?
Did you find out where Sierra Quinn has been these years?
President Shaw, Miss Chloe Quinn vanished for 5 years. What we found says she had an accident. But the Sterling family says she's been abroad all along and never came back. I think the Sterling family's information is probably more reliable.
We don't even know each other, so I have no idea where this hostility of yours is coming from.
So she's just pretending she doesn't know me, is that it?
That isn't really for me to say.
Looks like she came back for the child. What a pity. I won't let her take Little Treasure away. And besides, I'm not letting you leave either.
What should a 5-year-old eat? Hello, Mr. Shaw. I know I'm working for you. No, I mean Little Treasure's mom. I'm not going anywhere. Got it. I'll head back as soon as I'm done shopping. Hum.
A few days have passed. Have you thought it over?
I don't know you, do I? Why are you here again?
Sis, come home with me. These past 5 years, Mom and Dad have really missed.
Why is it all these rich people, one after another, chasing me and saying they miss me? I really don't know them.
So, what are you doing here at the sales office? Our Stone family's new project. Come on. I'll take you in and show you.
No. That's okay. A house here must cost 100 million, right?
Which one do you like? Just say it.
No. I still have something to do. I should get going.
Little sis, why don't you even want the family business anymore? Check her bank card for me. Wire her 15 million. Look at her. No telling whose house she ran off to serve this time.
Yes.
Are they the problem, or is it me? Why do they say such nonsense to me? If weren't for Little Treasure, I would have left a long time.
Hey, Easton Sue, look how beautiful this house is. Hey, sis-in-law. What's sis-in-law? Your brother will be divorcing this woman soon. Your future sister-in-law is a top designer making $1 million a year.
What are you doing here?
Serena Quinn, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you came to this property site to work in sales. Stop barking nonsense. You say I'm barking nonsense? Sounds like you're talking about yourself. What are you doing here? Aren't you afraid they'll throw you out like a dog? Stop right there.
Let go of me.
I'm telling you. This estate belongs to the Sullivan family, the richest in Seabrook. The people here are all top-tier elites. Ever since my son dumped you, he's been rising fast. He'll be buying a place here very soon.
Let go of.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We're here to buy a home. We're guest to view units at Cloudwater Residence.
Need to provide proof of assets. Do you have that? Miss, you look kind of familiar. Are you here to view homes too?
Hey, I think you've got the wrong person. She is, of unknown background and broke. You guys better not let her fool you. Exactly. She married into my brother's family, and her monthly allowance is only $1,000. A house worth tens of millions.
Miss, did you bring proof of assets?
Forget it. It must be because President Pike swaggered in with me, and he thought I looked like a rich person too. But
Look at her. So timid and meek. Does she look asset? Sylvia Quinn, let me tell you, you've been living off our family for free and never worked a day. If you have money, you must have stolen it from my son and come here to buy a house.
Who stole your stuff? Don't make false accusations.
I'm letting it slide because you're...
Don't want to make a scene here.
You're feeling guilty. Come home with me and let me
Let go of me.
Oh my, everyone, come take a look. This awful daughter-in-law is bullying her mother-in-law. Freeloading in our house, eating for free and doing nothing. She did nothing, wants to divorce my son, stole his money, and came out here to buy a luxury mansion. Everyone, look. What a wicked daughter-in-law.
Let's see who's making trouble here.
Security. Where's security? Security.
Miss Shaw, at your service.
I didn't expect this.
The security here is pretty loyal.
Who are you trying to scare? I'm telling you, we're your customers. Customer is king, got it? With service, shouldn't you be apologizing to us?
For punks like you, the only thing to do is
Touch me, and I'll call the cops.
call them. Go on, hurry up. But before you do, you'd better know whose turf this is.
Ha. Second ante. Cloudwater Lodge belongs to the richest man in town. If this turns physical, we're the ones who'll lose. Your brother will soon become a top executive at Highwind. Soon this villa won't match our status. What are you scared of? Ha! You lousy security guard, get your boss here. I want to file a complaint. Is this how you treat VIP guests?
What's going on? Why so noisy?
Manager Carter. This shrew insulted the guests and even told security to hit people. You need to throw her out now. Don't let her ruin this blessed place.
Miss Shaw. Great.
You're finally back. Miss Sai, thank goodness, you're finally back.
I am not buying a house.
The homes out here don't match your status. I'll show you the most luxurious one.
Why have so many strangers been acting familiar lately? If this keeps up,
I might believe it. Are you blind? We're buying a house today, not this big mouth.
Mom. What's going on?
Look at the great wife you picked. You're getting divorced, and you come here to upset. We should have left her downstairs to fend for herself. Bringing her back was the same as bringing trouble to me.
Ma'am, if you're here to see the house, you'll need to provide proof.
That you have assets of over 50 million. Please.
50 million?
Please provide it.
Don't look down on me. Who can't raise 50 million? My son, top executive at Galecrest Group. He could get every one of you fired in a minute.
Mom. That's enough.
Hand over the 50 million, you bitch. If you don't, get out of Cloudwater residence.
Miss Shaw, give me your bank card. I'll verify your funds.
I talked big. How could I have that?
Ha, what an act. You think because your last name is Shaw, you can lay claim to the family property? When manager Chinhui and others get here, we'll see how they throw you out.
See Qingning. Before the truth comes out, why don't you get the hell out of here? The Seaton family's turf, not somewhere someone like you can mess with. Don't drag all of us down with you.
Who's making all this noise?
Miss Serena. What are you all doing here? What are you doing here?
It's President Seaton of Starlight Entertainment Group. Do you remember me? I'm your friend, President Shaw, heir to the top family in Capital City, general manager of the branch under your supervision. My name is Simon Sullivan.
So many titles. Does Xavier know? What's wrong with him?
Mr. Shaw, you're in time. She's using your last name and claiming she's worth 50 million. A liar using the Shaw family name to scam people. You should teach her a lesson. Show her how the Shaw family does things.
Since when is it your place to butt into the Shaw family's business? Say one more word. I don't mind letting you taste the Shaw family's methods.
So what if you've got money?
Miss Shaw, proof of 50 million in assets. Verified.
Damn, how do I really have 50 million? No way. Did Mr. Shaw give this to me?
No way. You must have stolen this card. Thief.
I stole it? Does your family have 50 million? Who would I even steal it from?
You stole it from someone else.
That has nothing to do with you.
Mr. Shaw, she's a stray girl with no family. She can't have 50 million. It must have been from her lover. Ah.
You.
Let go of me.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I gave the 50 million.
Fine, you people. My son has the powerful Shaw family in the capital backing him. You're all asking for trouble.
Hey, Mr. C. Why are you giving me this? 50 million?
Sis. Can you stop joking? This money was yours.
Are you kidding? I've never even seen 5 grand, let alone 50 million. You.
Okay, I'll head back right now. Sis, I've got something to take care of. Can you handle things here alone? If that doesn't work, security, throw them out.
It's fine. They're thugs. I can handle it.
Okay, I'm heading out.
Serena Sinclair, I'm about to become upper class. Yara said. You hooked up with the bar owner. Today you made President Sinclair spend another 50 million. How many pathetic things?
Have you done behind my...
How much more will you embarrass yourself?
Huh? Let go of me. Why is he here?
Didn't see you this morning.
and wanted to find you.
Come back with me.
So you're that bar owner. You even have a bastard child. You slut.
Well, Serene Green. You've really got some nerve now. After these years in our family, you never gave us a child. Turns out you've already got another family out there.
Tell me. What are these two to you?
My ex-husband and his mother.
Oh. No wonder last night. You said that to me. So these past 5 years, you really did get married.
Why? Mr. Shaw said 5 years, and he did too. And little Bo is still 5.
Lawyer Huang. At Cloudwater Pavilion, someone is spreading rumors and slandering my people. Get over here and deal with it. Can we go now?
See a clear leaf, stop right there. How dare you leave with this man?
Why wouldn't I? We're already divorced, and you asked for it. We have nothing to do with each other anymore.
Playing two-faced games with me, see a clear leaf? When I rise to the top at the Shaw Group, we'll see how you crawl back to beg me. You and your little lover. Better never show faces in Grand Sea City again. Shameless.
I'm the kid's father, and somehow I got turned into the other man. We'll get the marriage license as soon as we get back.
President Shaw, right? Thanks for just now.
Serena Quinn. So all these years, you married a beast like that?
He really has been bullying me all this time.
So even after all that, you still wouldn't come back to me?
It seems like we've only known each other for 2 days. Why would I keep coming to you?
Did you forget who I am?
We don't really know each other, do we? I don't even know your name.
My name is Sean King.
Huh? Isn't that the same name as the heir to the top family in Capital City? Which King? Which Sean? You. What's going on? Why does my head hurt so much?
How could she say something like that? Did she lose her memory?
Little treasure.
Pretty lady, did you leave because you don't like little treasure?
No, little treasure is so cute. I like you too much to leave.
Then can you stay with little treasure every day?
I like little treasure too.
But
I have things to do, so I can't play with you every day.
then little treasure can stay with you every day, right?
Sure, haha.
But we should look into it more carefully. Who knows if she's faking it? Little Bao, don't throw yourself at her.
I just like pretty ladies. I don't mind making the first move. A big ice block like you? Even if you threw yourself at someone, they'd still say no.
Xiao Bao. So you've got some nerve now, huh?
Haha. Well, thanks for today. You and little treasure haven't eaten, right? How about I cook for
Yay!
There's nothing at home. Except water.
There has to be a supermarket.
The nearest supermarket is 4 miles away.
Daddy, you have a car. You can drive the pretty lady there?
You.
Then I guess I'll reluctantly ride in Mr. Shaw's car one more time.
Let's go.
I'm going too.
Grown-up business. Kids.
Should stay out of it. It's obvious you just want the pretty lady all to yourself.
I'll head over first, okay?
Hello, Mr. Shaw. We found Miss Serene voluntarily married Simon, and she met with Simon Shaw last time. As for amnesia,
You mean she even met with Simon Shaw?
yes. Last time, Mr. Shaw gave her $50 million to buy a house.
So she really was faking it.
The Shaw family's affairs aren't something we can easily investigate. Why not ask Miss Serene?
Even if I ask her, she won't tell the truth.
Mr. Shaw, do you or little Bo have any food restrictions?
I don't eat spicy, and little Bo is allergic to milk.
Okay, I got it.
Stop acting all fake here.
How am I being fake?
If you forgot that little treasure is allergic to milk, then it proves that these past 5 years, you've been shameless and reckless.
No. You're too moody, aren't you?
How would I know?
What you father and son like?
So you really don't care about us.
If it weren't for Bobby being so cute, I would have left a long time ago.
Go on. Go find divorced husband.
Oh, really? What bad luck. I'm going shopping. I'll put up with it. I'll take this stuff back.
I'll leave in a couple of days. Where do you think you're going?
I'll go sell stuff on the street anyway. I'm a street vendor. Wherever I go, I set up shop.
Sell stuff on the street? Your husband just lets you work a street stall like that?
What's wrong with that? Aren't all of you treating people like maids anyway?
A maid? If that's how you see it, then there's nothing I can do. But I really want to keep you trapped in the palm of my hand. So for the rest of your life, you can never escape my grasp. She can still stir up my desires so easily. But if you leave, if anything happens to little treasure, I'll make sure you suffer forever.
What? Are you insane? Why are you using child to threaten me?
I mean it.
Unbelievable.
But looking at you, you seem pretty broke. So, want me to set you up with a job?
I'm not interested.
If it isn't Cynthia Sterling, Simon, why you're suddenly getting a divorce? It was you. Couldn't handle being lonely after he was gone, so you found some guy on the...
Jasmine Reed. You chose to be someone's mistress, so you think every woman is one.
I am mistress, and rich men spend money on me. Life is way better than for some washed-up housewife who only knows how to stay home. How could a perfect man like you fall for a washed-up hag like Selena Stone? Handsome, you don't know this yet. That Selena Stone was a dowdy housewife in her husband's family for 5 years, then got kicked out. Now she's just homeless trash. Selena Stone was a dowdy housewife in her husband's family for 5 years, then got kicked out. Now she's just homeless trash.
Oh,
Take my advice. She's bad luck. Handsome and in great shape. Why pick a woman like that and ruin your appetite?
then have you ever looked in a mirror?
What do you mean?
Don't you think when you look in the mirror, it makes you want to throw up?
You. How dare you insult me?
No, weren't you asking for it? What? You want to get hit too? What if this slap lands right on your nose? Don't get any crooked ideas.
Hey, what creeps are hanging around you?
Come on, she works at the same company as my ex-husband.
Looks like that company isn't much either, letting in nothing but trash.
Hey. Say that to me, but don't say it outside, okay?
Alright. Some people there are not ones I can afford to offend.
Heard of Capital Elite? That company you were trashing just now is their branch in Bloom C.
I take back what I said earlier. That was just his personal behavior. It has nothing to do with the company.
Now you're scared, huh? Figures. Even Little Treasure knows to pose as Bloom C Elite to scare off thugs.
Oh, what did Little Treasure say?
Bobby said. Mr. Shaw, from one of the top families and is his dad. Ha ha ha. Bobby said Mr. Shaw, from one of top families in the capital, is his dad. Ha ha ha.
And you're still keeping up the act.
What's wrong?
Don't you think so? Was he right?
Mr. Shaw must be noble and steady. How could he compare to you, who uses a child to threaten people?
Ah,
You definitely can't be him. Besides, Zoe said Mr. Shaw is overseas. He may be pretty handsome, but he just doesn't seem like Mr. Shaw at all.
heh, fine. You're right.
Why did he suddenly become so crazy? Forget it. He's always so moody.
Why are you staring at me like that? Don't tell me you like me.
I must be crazy. How could I ever like a narcissist like you?
Pretty lady, thank you.
What are you thanking me for?
You let little treasure feel the happiness of a family.
Then your dad must not treat you well.
No, my daddy is very good to me. Daddy dropped a huge deal for me and came back to take care of me.
He's just the owner of some lousy bar. How big could the deal be? Okay, if that's what you say, then it is.
Daddy is so good to me. But I still want mommy's love too. Pretty lady, can you say yes to one request?
Go ahead.
When no one's around, can I call you mommy?
This isn't the first time you've called me that.
So that means mommy said yes.
Even though I like little treasure. You can't call me mommy. Whenever you want.
Okay then, pretty lady, get some rest. Little treasure is going to sleep now.
Okay, come on. Lie back.
Now listen to me. 1, 2, 3, push. Almost there. Push. Miss, wake up.
Did I really forget something?
You must be the new maid. Mr. Shaw's clothes. Take them upstairs.
President Shaw. Mr. Shaw. I'm going in now. Oh my God.
How is it? My son has a great body, right? Want to go in and sneak another look?
Mom, what are you doing here?
You brat. You actually kept a mistress out here, and today I caught you red-handed.
I'd love to keep one, but that depends on whether she'd agree.
This has nothing to do with me. Little Bao invited me here. Nothing to do with Mr. Shaw.
How is this unrelated to him? You. Don't tell me you're still thinking about the woman from 5 years ago?
Mom, you. If I tell you now that she's Qingning, Mom might get mad. Qingning's thinner than before, and she doesn't look well. Maybe Mom forgot.
Tell Mom the truth. Are you still thinking about that woman?
Yes.
Fine. So you really are still thinking about her. She left you behind. For 5 years, you didn't care about little Trev. Did you forget how you got drunk in bars every night till your stomach bled? And even after all that, you're still thinking about her?
Yes. I'm still thinking about her. Mom already spilled all my secrets, and she's still completely unmoved. She really never loved me.
Little treasure is already asleep. If nothing else,
Wait. You're not leaving. You messed with my son and think you can leave?
Is something wrong with you, Shaw family in the head?
You.
I didn't mess with him. He came at me.
Don't go.
Respect you as an elder. But let go first, or I won't be so polite.
Grandma, don't bully Auntie Serene Quinn.
Claire Sterling. You. You're Claire Sterling?
Yeah, I'm Claire Sterling.
So you're the one. The woman who dumped my son 5 years ago.
Take your mom to see a psychiatrist too? I didn't abandon anyone. 5 years ago, I was just hiking in the mountains.
Stop talking nonsense. My son could never forget you. Now you're out there all alone, living it up.
Oh,
And now you come back to steal little treasure from me? You're trying to drive me to my grave.
Mom,
Don't be mad. Stay away from my son.
fine, I won't show up again. And tell your son to stop hounding me and chasing after me.
see Qingning.
Ah,
Qingning. Qingning.
Daddy! Mommy!
Are you okay?
Little treasure. Mommy will be fine.
Does Mommy really not recognize me anymore?
Little treasure. Why would you think that?
They said she abandoned Little Treasure for 5 years. She even gave up this family. Daddy, does Mommy really not love Little Treasure?
No, little treasure. Mommy loves you very much. Talk to Mommy nicely. Mommy will always stay by your side, okay?
Sir, the injury on patient's forehead isn't serious. The bleeding has stopped. But she's not fully conscious. We may need a neurologist to examine her.
What? How could this happen? You mean she has a mental problem?
We'll need more tests to know for sure. Move her to another bed and have a family member stay with her.
Okay, thank you.
Mommy.
Amnesia. So these past 5 years, she lost her memory. I thought you were the one who didn't want me anymore. If that were really the case, I wouldn't have so many complaints about you. Hello?
Mr. Shaw, we found out what Miss Clara did in the Sullivan family over the past 5 years. She's been running a street stall, selling her designs, and all the money she made went to Simon Sullivan. Losing her memory was one thing, but even her personality changed completely.
She even went around working like a servant for others. That's not what you're like.
Thank you all for coming to my son's first birthday party.
Welcome. Cheers. Mr. Shaw, I've been avoiding you for a long time, and you never came to find me. I think it's time we had a talk.
What's wrong?
You're awake. Your stomach hurts again, doesn't it? Julian Shaw. So all these years, this is how you've thought of me. So all these years. So that's what you think of me.
Claire.
Yeah. Why does head hurt so much? How did I fall down the stairs? Julian. Don't tell me you pushed me down.
Claire. What nonsense are you talking about? I carried you all the way here.
Hey, stop right there. I passed out. How do I know if it's real or not? What if you're the bad guy? You want me to be Little Treasure's mom, but you won't even marry me? You're so cruel.
Mommy.
Little Treasure.
Mommy hug. Mommy, don't blame Daddy. Daddy was worried about you. He cried in secret several times.
My sweet girl. You've grown up so much.
You're awake. You finally got your memory back.
Was it really that obvious? Wait. Mr. Shaw. So you've been looking for me all these years, and even helped raise my child.
Sienna Quinn, you.
You missed me so much you opened a bar and drank until your stomach bled.
Si Qingning. Do you think this makes you happy?
Xiao Jingji, heir to the top wealthy family in the capital. You've been crazy over me for so long. I'm happy.
Fine. I regret it. If I'd known you were this kind of person, I wouldn't have given you a second look. Get some rest. Little Bao. Let's go.
What are you regretting? I haven't regretted it yet.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Ethan Shaw. I just lost my memory. It's not like I stopped loving you. Where's the food? Little Bo is waiting to go to school. Little Bo, come here.
He.
Mom, I'm heading out.
Have the housekeeper drive you.
Does the wound still hurt?
It's much better. It aches a little. I don't even know what I hurt when I fell downstairs.
Let me massage it for you.
Mr. Shaw. Wow, you really do care about me that much?
If you keep talking like that,
Then what? You're making me mad. Or I'm leaving. Humph.
do you think I'd let you go? I'd only lock you up. Keep you locked in my room every day.
When did this guy get so crazy? Sigh. Look at my hand. I don't even know how it ended up like this. Sullivan Ming. Leave my account completely drained.
Samuel.
He betrayed me. I'll make sure he pays for it.
No way. Is Selena Quinn out of her mind? Am I not enough standing right in front of her? Why does she still have to go after Samuel? I'm so mad. I'm not helping her. What do you need help with? Tell me.
Mr. Shaw, didn't you say you were going to give me a job?
I have a branch office in Grand Bay. We're hiring jewelry designers. Your skills. Aren't you good at design? Go give it a try.
So do you look down on me, or do you actually think I'm good enough?
No matter what. Just go give it a try first.
Sure. Then I'll gladly take you up on that. And head to Highwind. Thanks.
Need me to pull some strings for you?
I don't need any shortcuts.
You've got character.
Lemon Ching. What brought you here?
Oh, I'm here to apply for the jewelry designer position.
Oh, I knew it. Your designs are good, you should give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, you can look for another job.
Xiaoying doesn't know who I am, and she's been good to me. I'll tell her later and give her a surprise.
I heard President Shaw got back from overseas. He's coming to the branch today, so I have to pick him up.
Okay.
Serena. We're already divorced. Why did you come to Lansing Group to see me?
Who said I came here for you? I came to apply for the
Apply for the job? You only know to do laundry and cook. You don't have a skill. You're not here to apply as Leon Gale's cleaner. Dressed shabby, you don't even qualify to be a cleaner.
Yeah. This dirt on me? It's just for burying you.
You. Are the security guards blind? How did every mutt get in here?
I won't even bother holding you accountable for sleeping around and getting knocked up. Get out of here at once. Don't let me catch you at Gale Group. Or else. Don't blame me for getting rough with you.
Told you, I'm here for an interview. Advice, don't make such a big scene or you'll embarrass yourselves.
Embarrass ourselves? The biggest joke here is you. What's happening? Why are you making a racket?
Assistant Joe. Aren't usually by President Shaw's side? What brings you here in person today?
Do you know your commotion disturbed President Shaw? Has nothing to do with us. This woman barged into company on purpose. Have security throw her out right now. Who the hell do you think you are? Miss Stone was personally invited by President Shaw as our chief designer. Where did you get the nerve? To drive out President Shaw's honored guest? How is that possible? She's a dumped old housewife who stayed home for 5 years. What makes her qualified as Lingwen's chief designer? Exactly.
Assistant Joe. Is there some kind of misunderstanding here? Si Qingning is my ex-wife. When I married her, she was a nobody with unknown background. If I hadn't saved her, she'd be dead. What does she know about design?
Are you questioning President Zhao's judgment?
Of course not.
Si Qingning is someone President Zhao personally asked us to hire. Do you need me to report your opinions to President Zhao?
No need.
Miss C, please come with me. Assistant Zhou made a mistake. Su Ming, you're a senior executive of the company. Are you really going to let that bitch stay so everyone can laugh at you? Qingning. Didn't expect you this tough. Mr. Xiao asked for you by name. I'm not making it up. That guy's face was priceless. Too bad he doesn't know you've got me, your best friend. Gonna help you get even.
You helped me, so I'll thank you properly.
Come on, that's only right. Besides, You actually kept it from me that you know Mr. Shaw.
I really didn't know that guy was Julian Shaw.
My gut tells me there's something going on between you two. After your interview, I'm really gonna grill you.
Okay, thanks.
Go on, go on.
Hello, this is my resume and portfolio.
Have a seat. Introduce yourself first.
I'm someone with no clear background.
I got expelled, spent 5 years as a housewife, and I don't even have an ID. What right do I have to interview at Highwind?
What? Mr. Gu, do you know this applicant?
Not only do I know her, I'm very familiar with her. You brought a portfolio with an International Design Gold Award to interview at Highwind. No wonder you even fooled President Shao.
This design and style are exactly the same as the international gold winner, Cherish.
She's a habitual liar. This isn't her first time. Their identity is unclear, and they even copied someone else's work. It's disgusting.
What else have you to say for yourself?
Since when? Has my Ling Fing business? Needed outsider to tell me what to do?
Mr. Shaw, what brings you here?
Mr. Shaw.
Could this be Sean Shaw, the boss of Lingfeng Group, the top elite family in the capital?
You designed all of this?
Yeah.
Take a look. How good is her design work?
It's close to master level.
Then hire her.
But
what? You believe every rumor you hear. If that's the case, maybe someone else could take your spot as design director too.
President Shaw, Shane Shaw. I'm Stella Entertainment designer Grace Young. I'm from the company to discuss cooperation with your company. My teacher is.
Who you're is none of my business. This is Windridge. Don't tell me what to do on my turf.
Miss Gu. This way, please.
Mr. Shaw, about our partnership.
Who do you think you are? Not worth talking business with me. Have Siobhan Snow come see me in person. Show her out.
This way, please.
You need something else?
What are you doing? I don't do casting couch deals. What are you doing? I don't do casting couch deals.
What decent person would think that? Besides, didn't we do that already 5 years ago? Why are you pretending to have amnesia again?
Boring.
Where are you going?
Your company is full of talent. I'm not up for this. Goodbye.
Are you worried you're not capable enough for the job, or are you afraid you'll run into your ex-husband at the company?
That cheap little taunt of yours doesn't work on me.
Don't you want to prove it with your own ability? Are you trying to make your ex-husband regret his choice, or do you really not mind it at all? Not even a little?
My work is plagiarized, they say. Don't doubt me. Won't you look into it first?
If I doubt someone, I don't use them. That's my rule. I trust my judgment of people.
But if you show up like this, they'll think I got here by taking shortcuts.
Time will prove everything. Besides, with your talent, sooner or later, you'll prove all your doubters wrong.
All right, I admit it, you convinced me.
So, about the mommy position for Little Treasure. What do you think?
You said I can be a mom without getting married, so I'm totally in.
Then I still need to think about it. Hey,
I heard you scared off the person I sent to branch office for talks.
your people messed with mine. Shouldn't they get called out after all these years? So you finally decided to answer my call.
About my sister, you.
Your sister's fine. And drinking tonight. You coming or not? If not, forget it. You've already had so much to drink.
are you thinking about my sister? Oh, I forgot to tell you something. I saw.
I've got stuff to do. Talk later.
My brother. I still haven't told him I got my memory back.
Aren't you worried?
No rush. Let's use this identity for now. Simon Sue and Yaragu must have stolen a lot from me.
Daddy wants to have lunch with Mommy at noon.
You want to have lunch with mommy? Then ask her yourself. You little brat, do you still want a dad or not?
Hey, Mommy. Xiao Bao wants to have lunch with you at noon. Okay, Xiao Bao will wait for you.
Son,
Yeah,
is Qingying's head still hurting after she fell down the stairs last time?
she's all better, Mom.
She said that 5 years ago, she really.
Lost her memory.
She said she lost her memory, and you believe that?
I do.
Listen, son. With your stomach bleeding acting up. I've already spent 5 years on this woman. What if she dumps you again someday? What about your health then?
Mom. If she leaves me again, I'll accept it.
Little treasure, go on, go play. Son, you're about to get married. At the company, mind your image from now on. Let's go. Did you hear? Mrs. Shaw just said Mr. Shaw's about to get a wife.
Really?
That guy looks kind of familiar.
Of course he does. That's our boss. I wonder what kind of woman could even win over Mr. Shaw.
Families like his care about status. Serena Quinn never had a chance. Help yourselves. Dig in. Miss Quinn, how have you been? Is this enough food? If you like anything, just order it. It'll help build your strength.
Just call me Serena. It's been 5 years, and there's been a lot. I said things wrong before. Please forgive me.
It's okay. Come on, eat. Sweetie, eat up.
Have some more meat.
Okay.
Baby, I promise you. I'll definitely make Selena Quinn get out of the company. Just give me a little time, okay? Yeah. Baby, I have something to do right now. I'll talk to you later. Selena Quinn, our divorce papers aren't even final yet, and you're already running around with your lover. Showing off everywhere like it's nothing. You really don't care at all, do you?
What divorce papers?
Selena's my wife. Even though we already,
Sign the divorce agreement.
before the divorce is finalized, she and I are still legally husband and wife.
Stop making a scene. Think whatever you want about me, but don't slander people with nothing to do with.
Nothing to do with it? Would anyone uninvolved defend you like this? Do you take me for an idiot or blind? I'm telling you. Sienna Quinn, what you're doing counts as cheating in marriage. I can sue you.
Bad guy, don't bully my mommy.
He looks a lot like you. What are you trying to do?
If you have a problem, take up with me.
Leave Ling Feng, nice and clean. And I won't go after you for cheating in your marriage.
Sullivan. I was blind to think you were the right one. Now that I see you clearly, you're not just ugly, you're delusional too.
Do you know my position at Ling Feng now? Once I sign that 10 billion deal with Star Entertainment in Seaview City, I can blacklist you anytime I want. While I'm letting you save some face, you'd better do exactly what I said. While I'm letting you save some face, you'd better do exactly what I said.
Get lost.
You'll regret this.
That punch was for my son. Watch mouth from now on.
You shameless pair, just wait.
Today,
You owe me an explanation.
what the hell happened?
Mom. She's divorced and single. She married wrong man, and I have a child out of wedlock. We're free to love. It's that simple.
You too. Qingning. I may be old, but I'm not some stiff old fossil. If you still think you'll be together in 5 years, then get married first.
We can't get married right now.
Mommy, you still won't accept me, and little Bao still doesn't have a mom.
Little treasure, I don't mean I don't want you. It's not the right time yet. See that bad man now? He stole a lot from me. If this isn't settled, I won't feel right inside.
Mommy.
Jingji, see? What did I tell you? Si Qingning is exactly the same as before.
Mom. Whatever she says, goes.
Little treasure, come on, let's go.
I'll take my mom and little treasure home. If anything comes up, call me anytime. Give me your phone. This is my business card. If anything comes up at work, don't carry it by yourself. Don't push yourself.
Got it. You guys should head back first.
I'll come pick you up tonight.
This is your workstation from now on.
Okay, thank you.
This is Mr. Shaw's business card. Is this business card real or fake? What's your relationship with Mr. Shaw? No way. Are you the woman he's rumored to marry? What's your relationship with Mr. Shaw? Are you the woman Mr. Shaw is rumored to marry?
No, I just accidentally picked it up downstairs. I just tossed it in my bag.
It's just a business card, and that made you think she's Mr. Shaw's fiancé? A big shot like Mr. Shaw is way out of reach for a new hire like her. You wouldn't be trying to latch onto Mr. Shaw? If you ask me, you should take a look at yourself. You're pretty, but if you've got any ideas about Mr. Shaw, stop. Give up on the idea. President Shaw is getting married soon, but it won't be to you.
Then could it be you?
You.
Just started here. I don't want to waste words on you. If you've got what it takes, come at me head on. Don't waste your breath in a place like this.
The one in the white top and black skirt. After it's done, I'll transfer the money to your card.
What are you trying to do?
Hey, pretty lady, where are you going? Want us two to walk you home?
I advise you to get out of the way.
She's a fiery little thing. The hotter her temper, the more I like it. All right, cut it out. Look how scared the poor girl is. Go after her.
Su Ming sent you? How much did he pay you? I can give double.
Su Ming? Never heard of.
I'm just a horny guy.
You're not getting away.
Are you okay? Look at you. So, doctor?
No bones or tendons were hurt. Put this patch on for 2 days, then use bruise spray. That should do it.
Okay, you still need to rest for a couple of days. Look how many times you've been to the hospital.
This morning you didn't want to marry her, and by this afternoon you're like this. Sorry, President Shaw.
If you dare bring up marriage again, do you think I won't get mad? I don't know either.
Hey.
I brought your medicine.
What happened to you? You had me rushing to the hospital.
Isn't this much? I just twisted my ankle. Do I need a wheelchair?
I paid for this wheelchair myself, so I'm not taking up medical resources. Since you're friends, then take care of her for me. Do a good job and I'll give you a raise.
Thanks, boss.
What about your office?
I got you some time off. Just focus on healing.
If Mr. Shaw finds out I brought you to the office, he'll tear me apart.
It's a minor injury. Taking leave on my second day back would look bad.
All right. Wait for me after work, I'll come get you. Got it. I'm off. MM. Sorry, I didn't see you just now. Just treat it like washing off something dirty.
What do you mean dirty? I'm a grown person, and you couldn't see me.
Siobhan Quinn, I heard you cheated with another man and had an illegitimate child. And your husband dumped you, didn't he?
Her private life's a mess. I heard her audition piece was copied. I don't know how she got into Sweet Love. How did she get in?
Last night, someone from our company saw her outside with 4 men. A worn-out slut. You dare hit me?
Hitting you would dirty my hands.
Siching. How dare you start trouble in the company? Wait to get kicked out of Gale Peak.
Su Ming sent you, didn't he? Where is he? Come out.
You're a new hire, and you think you can make Manager Sutton see you? What, you think you're Mr. Lincoln's wife?
President Summers, let me show you around our company.
What brings you here, bro?
Oh, it's President Summers.
Today, I had President Sutton from Starlight Entertainment Group tour our company. What's with this yelling? This is unacceptable.
It was Quinn Summers. People only questioned whether her work was copied, and she started hitting people.
Manager Sutton, look, she slapped my face all swollen.
You disrupted order in the company. And you got physical with your coworkers. Pack your things right now and get out of here.
They verbally abused me. Why should I be the one leaving?
Why? Because I'm a senior executive at this company. Because I'm your boss. Now get out. When security gets here, it'll only be more humiliating for you.
Wait.
What can I do for you, President C?
You're firing an employee. Without showing a shred of evidence? Go check the security footage. See whose fault it is. Whoever started it, report them straight to the police.
Maybe no need to check the footage. There are so many of us here. We can all be witnesses.
Yeah.
Mr. C, it's just some minor scuffling between junior staff. There's no need to waste time on this. We have more important business.
It's a waste of time. Important business? If Lingfeng branch allows workplace bullying like this, you're taking this vague, wishy-washy attitude. Then I don't think you have what it takes to work with Stellar Entertainment Group.
But Mr. C,
Where's the surveillance footage?
She started it. She called Si Qingning used up trash, and that's why Si Qingning hit her.
Ji Guiji, you. You were the one who deliberately spilled coffee on her first.
How dare you hit me?
That has nothing to do with me.
If this is the caliber of your company's staff, then I'm afraid I need to rethink working with Star Entertainment.
Mr. C isn't what you think. Hear me out.
When you have time, tell my brother I've got my memory back. I haven't been home in a long time.
Finish this. Due tomorrow night.
But it's already off work time.
Young people should work more.
If you're older, exercise more. Might help you live a couple more years.
Qingning, I came to pick you up from work.
Zhou, what brings you here?
Here to pick up my friend after work. Why? Do you need something?
No. Qingning's usually busy with work, so she should head home early and get some rest.
Assistant Zhou, I'm leaving now.
Go ahead. Hey, slow down. So that slut got into Lingfeng by relying on Assistant Zhou, the man by President Zhou's side. Wait here for me a second. I'll go bring the car over.
Qingning, I finally managed to track down your phone number. It's been so many days, and you.
Brother. I'm sorry.
Ha?
These past 5 years, I didn't mean to stay away from home. I was just wandering out there. Because I lost my memory.
What?
Keep voice down. You scared me to death.
Unbelievable, something this big happened. Who bullied you? Was it that bastard Simon Su?
How do you know everything?
If I hadn't come across your 500 million order and recognized your style, I never would have found you.
Yeah. That top-tier gold award winner. Copied all my work.
Who was it? Was it Simon Sue or Yvonne Gu?
Both of them will pay 100 times over. But don't rush to cancel your order with Leonard.
Don't worry. That order won't be cancelled just like that. Anyway, I'll string Bastard along for a few days.
All right, once this is over, I'll go back to see Mom and return to the Sloan family. I won't talk to you anymore.
Know what I say, you never listen.
What am I supposed to do? Put me down. What if anyone sees us?
The more you struggle, the more noise you make. And then more people will see us.
Isn't that Mr. Shaw's car?
What are you looking at?
What happened today? Almost lost a $10 billion deal today because of you.
That bitch Selena Quinn's fault. My face still hurts. Oh, by the way, I need to tell you something. I saw it with my own eyes today. President Shaw's assistant, Zoe, came for Sierra Quinn.
What?
Zoe said herself that Sierra Quinn is her friend.
You mean Sierra Quinn got the interview spot not because of President Shaw, but because Zoe arranged it? Why, you little Sierra Quinn? So you're using someone else's power to throw your weight around, huh?
Slow down. It's okay.
Mommy, I missed you.
Little
Mommy hurt her foot, so be gentle, okay?
How could Mommy hurt her foot? I'll kiss it better for you.
It's not that bad.
Why so many bad things about me online?
Was it you? If people are trashing you, consider who you offended.
What makes you think it was me? Don't think I can't deal with you.
What do you want?
Trash like you wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I'll make you wish you were dead.
And unable to die.
Did something happen?
Nothing. Let's head back first. Mommy, are you taking me to school? Mommy has something to do today. Can you go by yourself, okay? Go on. Grace Goo. What exactly were you talking about yesterday? You'd better make it clear.
Want to know why? Come see me at the company.
Okay. What do you want to say? I've given a lot these past 5 years. I don't believe I have any weak spot left.
Your weak spot? Let me guess. Is it your husband from that lousy bar, or child? It's still those blueprints of yours. They're worth 500 million, and they're all in my hands. You must be so jealous.
All my blueprints. I'll gather the evidence now.
A loser like you actually thinks you deserve to be a heavenly rank? What a pity. You won't be able to do that.
What do you want?
Of course, your child. If you take one more step, I can't guarantee your child will stay alive.
What do you want?
Trash like you would only have trash kids.
Your design drafts?
Once I mastered them, you didn't deserve to go on. And still want to use Chloe Zhou to get into Galecrest? Let me tell you, that Chloe Zhou is just a.
Don't dare insult Chloe Zhou like.
So you two get each other? If you hadn't been a little useful back then, how could Ethan Sue have wanted you and let you stay in the Sue family for 5 years, eating and living for free? An orphan with no mother or father like you will never be good enough.
For that bastard Ethan Sue. You've really changed a lot. Back when I first woke up, you still cared about me.
Shut up. What Su Ming can give me is something you could never give. He's the top power in Lingfeng Group, second only to President Xiao. He can also bring me orders. You're just an orphan with no parents. How could you possibly compare to him?
Gu Yenran. You're ridiculous. If you keep talking nonsense.
You think Zhou can help you? Zhou is a lowly special assistant. He can't protect you. If you want your child to live, then get the hell out of Lingfeng and leave Shanghai City.
Have you thought about what Yvonne said yesterday?
If you've made up your mind, come to my office now and get your resignation letter.
Then you'll be disappointed. Not only am I not leaving Linton, I'm going to make you leave Seaport City.
Guess who I saw? Who? Mr. Shaw. He's seriously so handsome, I could barely walk.
Handsome or not, Mr. Shaw is already taken. I just heard.
Him talking with his special assistant. About how to prepare a proposal and surprise for his girlfriend.
I'm so jealous of the future Mrs. Shaw. Claire. Mr. Shaw wants to see you.
Do I have to go?
It's a good thing. Go on.
Why would Mr. Shaw call her to his office?
Exactly. Claire is a junior designer in the jewelry design department. How could she rate the special assistant coming to get her in person?
What does Mr. Shaw want with me?
Have a seat. I have a few questions for you.
Go ahead, Mr. Shaw.
What do girls usually like as gifts?
Are you kidding? That question's way too broad. It's hard for me to answer.
Then if a guy wants to confess to you, would you want him to give you a designer bag? Or some jewelry? Or something else?
Everyone has different tastes. I really can't answer that for you.
All right.
If that's all, Mr. Shaw, I'll go back now. Hey, wait.
I have one more question. What if, 5 years ago, you accidentally slept with a man you didn't know? Afterward, he wanted to take responsibility. Would you give him a chance?
Then I hope that man never shows up in front of me again.
Not even a chance?
Mr. Shaw, you and I are just boss and employee. Asking me this is crossing the line, isn't it?
All right.
Cosplay time is over, right? Mr. Shaw, you said you wouldn't register the marriage just because you had a kid. That's all I remember. Forget the rest. Hey, little buddy, all 5 bodyguards watching over you? You must be so bored. Yeah, no need to go out. Mom and Dad will come back tonight and have dinner with you.
Mom and Dad.
Exactly. You're not his dad, and I'm not his mom either. I'm protecting little treasure. He'll be just fine. With Gu Yanran and Su Ming so capable, who could outdo Jingxi or his brother? And they still want to snatch little treasure to use as leverage? They don't deserve to.
President Xiao, what did you just say to Qingning? She looked a little upset. President Xiao,
Is there something on my face?
From now on, stay 5 meters away from me.
I'm going to make Samuel Sutton and Guinevere Young pay. They dared to lay a hand on little Beau. I'll make them wish they were dead but unable to die.
So you really did get your memory back. You're nothing like when I first found you at that street stall.
Anyone would get messed up after falling from that height. How could I have fallen for scumbag Samuel Sutton?
All right. Then can you keep little Beau safe? If it doesn't work out, I'll send more people to help you.
Of course I can. Julian,
Why are you calling him James now?
well, he is my kid's father, after all.
You two are getting married?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Lately, he seems to be in really bad shape. His assistant said he goes to bars every day and drinks all the time.
Bro. I don't care.
I don't care about him.
Then why bring him up?
Bro.
All right, what did he say to you?
Just a bunch of random nonsense.
Random nonsense?
Marriage, marriage.
Come on, bro, stop teasing me. Xiao Jingxi is in Shangjing. Who knows how many women are all over him? I don't want to fight a bunch of women over one man.
All right, it's your business, so I won't ask anymore. As for Su Ming and Gu Yanran, those two, once we get back the 10 billion order, they'll pay the price they deserve.
Brother. I'm sorry you had to look for me for 5 years.
Why are you apologizing to me? We're family. Oh, right. Mom asked when you're planning to come home.
Mom doesn't blame me? Tell her I'm doing fine. I have something more important to do. Give me a little more time.
How could she blame you? She was heartbroken when she found out Samuel had been bullying you. What mom means is, on the billion-dollar deal signing day, we want to announce to all of Shanghai that the precious daughter of Shanghai's richest family is returning to the C family.
On the billion-dollar deal signing day,
We'll bring you home in grand style. And make Su Ming, that bastard, kneel and apologize to you.
Yes.
What happened?
President Xi agreed to restore the billion-dollar order. Our contract will proceed as scheduled.
Looks like what I told my uncle yesterday got passed on to President Xi.
Yana, you're really my lucky star.
So, Mr. Xi say anything else?
Mr. Xi said to fire those two people who humiliated Serena C last time.
Mm.
When I get back to the company, I'll take care of it right away.
Why is Mr. C protective of Serena C? Is there something going on between them? I heard the C family has a daughter, and they both have the last name C.
You don't think that yellow-faced old hag Serena C is the richest man's daughter, do you? Her? She's just an orphan with no parents who fell from upstairs. How could she possibly be tied to the richest man's son? I think President Stone is just a nice guy. Star Entertainment Group has always forbidden employee bullying.
No way. Someone like Selena Quinn, reeking of poverty from head to toe, could never have any ties to the richest man in Seaside City.
I want her driven out of Seaside City too. But ever since we found out where her son goes to school last time, no news of her.
Selena Quinn scared, that piece of trash. Anyway, no need to do anything. On the day the 10 billion order is signed, Selena Quinn, she's trash. That woman only deserves to crawl out of Seaside City with her lousy bar lover.
Yeah, Yara. Once I become the general manager of High C City's Gale Group and break into high society, I'll definitely give you a grand wedding.
I'll make sure my uncle helps you. We're bound to win this 10 billion order.
Good day, miss.
huh?
What is it?
By young Master Sai's order, I'm here to deliver Miss Sai's evening gown for tonight's banquet.
What the heck, clearly? Young Master Sai sent you something. It's blinding me.
Little firefly.
Who are you?
I'm Serena Quinn. You're
Mr. Quinn's sister.
Shoo, not so loud. Gonna make me go deaf. I wanted to tell you before, but I never got the chance.
You're the richest man's daughter?
I guess you could say that. But don't worry, you're my best friend. Thank you for helping me when I was at my lowest.
Chloe. I'm looking forward to seeing that jerk Sean tonight, after finding out who you really are, and gets totally put in his place.
Tonight, I'm going to make Samuel know what a world of difference really means.
Mr. Shaw is young and accomplished, among so many strong competitors. He stood out and won the 10 billion deal with Starlight Entertainment. Mr. Xavier really trusts Mr. Shaw. Tonight, go all out. Get President Su to sign this $10 billion deal.
I'm not bragging, but in all of Shanghai, you won't find anyone his age better than my son.
Look, who's that? She's gorgeous.
Wow, so pretty. So beautiful.
Serena C. Why is it her?
Why would this brat come here? Don't tell me she's here to make a play for my son again.
Which family is she from? I've never seen her in Shanghai. She's wearing limited edition global luxury. It's worth tens of millions. Shows what you know. The set she's wearing, the mermaid pearl heart. I actually saw it at a Christie's auction overseas a few years ago. It sold for $80 million. Converted to our currency, it's definitely worth over 100 million, more like 80 million plus.
What rich young lady? She's just a discarded ex-wife of the Su family, a woman my son dumped. Si Qingning, tell me, are you here bothering my son again? After today, my son will be worth over 100 million. A woman like you Doesn't stand a chance. Be smart and get out of here. Now, scram.
Sorry, but I'm not interested in picking up trash. If I'm here, it's because someone invited me.
Someone invited you? Sylvia Quinn. You're just a nobody at Gale Group. Everyone at this banquet tonight is a big shot from Star Entertainment or Gale Group. And you? What right do you have to be here? Sylvia Quinn, your talent for lying really hasn't changed at all.
What right? I'm a global gold medal winner in jewelry design. Cherish. This much should be enough, right?
You. The global gold medal winner in design, Cherish? Serena Quinn. The people here today are professionals from every field. And you still dare to bluff here, using Cherish's name to scam people?
Serena Quinn, drop the act. We were married for 5 years. You think I don't know you? You dressed up so fancy today just to get my attention. Wasn't it just to make me change my mind?
Son. Don't let this vixen fool you. She's only after rise to power after today. She's dressing like this on purpose to seduce you.
No. Where do you two get that confidence? Nothing's settled yet, so why are you acting so smug? Don't you have a mirror at home?
Prosperity City.
Many people here are worth over 100 million. Samuel, what makes you think I'd take back? Rotten trash like you? A crow can't see its black feathers. And you idiots can't see how stupid you're. Good thing. I'm not blind.
Look at her. It's only been a few days since the divorce, and this vicious woman is already wild. Good you dumped her back then. Or one day, if she gets sick of us, she could poison our food and we'd never even know.
Si Qingning. I gave you a chance. But you really let me down.
Let down, Su Ming? You think you have the right to talk to me that way? Do you even know how you got where you are today?
Of course I do. And sure, Yen Ran helped me a lot along the way.
Si Qingning, I helped Su Ming get a 10 billion order. And you? In the past 5 years. At the Saunders house, you're just a useless little freeloader, only dragging him down. You really think you can beat me?
Ha, exactly. If you hadn't held my son back for 5 years, he would have made it big long ago.
You said you were invited, so you must have the invitation, right?
You mean this?
You think you can fake an invitation, print Skycrest's name on it, and pass yourself off like that? You don't seriously think everyone here is stupid, do you?
This invitation is actually fake. Look at those expensive clothes she's wearing. An invitation card.
How could Sierra Quinn fake that? We've come this far. Are you still going to keep lying? That thing you're wearing. Bet it's some fake you bought who knows where. Just to get my attention. You really will stop at nothing.
You're the one who'll stop at nothing. Take a good look. My invitation has the personal seal of President Sterling from Star Entertainment on it. Yours doesn't, does it? Just as I've too low end after all.
It really does have President Sterling's seal on it.
What's going on? Why is everyone gathered here?
Uncle, perfect timing. You've run everything at Star Entertainment lately. President Sterling hasn't shown up for a long time, but this woman claims she was personally invited by him.
Oh,
Look.
this really does look like Mr. Stone's personal seal. But today's 10 billion order was handled by Mr. Stone and signed with Leo Lane. How could Mr. Stone possibly send anyone an invitation?
I knew it. She's not even fit to carry my son's shoes. How could possibly earn the favor of Seabright's richest man and come to this banquet?
So you're Gregory Guhai.
How dare you? Who said you can call me by my name?
Better than listening to you bark.
You're Samuel Sue's ex-wife, right? Tonight is a major occasion for our Star Entertainment to sign a 10 billion deal with Leon Lingfeng. And it's the day the Stewart family welcomes back the eldest daughter. You barged in without permission. And even tried to cause trouble. I can have people lock you up anytime.
You're Guru Hai, right? If I remember right, you're just a low-level HR manager at Star Entertainment. How dare you talk to me like that? Star Entertainment signed that 10 billion deal with Lingfeng branch. You know exactly how you made that happen, don't you?
Bullshit. A woman like you crashing into a banquet like this. Right now, I'll have security throw you out.
Security, do you really think you can order them around?
Security, throw her out for me.
Security doesn't really listen to you.
You dumped woman, don't tell me you hooked up with the head of security. So he'd give you special treatment.
Grace Sterling. Figures. Nothing good ever comes out of your mouth.
Who said you could sit in the seat for the Sterling family's eldest daughter? Get down right now.
Sierra Sterling, are you crazy? That's the seat for the Sterling family's eldest daughter. Trash like you has no right to sit there.
Someone like you, who stole my design drafts. If you go up there now, Mr. Shaw will only hate you more. Be smart and get the hell out of Galewind.
Let's see who dares lay a hand on me.
A 10-carat diamond and $1 billion mansion for Miss Serene. 10 helicopters and 500 sets of fine jewelry for Miss Serene. Welcome home, Miss Serene. Mr. Sterling has arrived.
Serene. Wait, the Miss Sterling they were talking about is Serene Sterling? Mom, the rich young lady who's been living overseas, is also named Serene?
Quincy. A woman like her? No way she's really from overseas, Miss Quincy.
A woman like her was clinging to Mr. Shaw the whole time at the sales office last time. It has to be her, hooked up with that bar owner, and now she's after Mr. Shaw too.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Shaw, look at her. She actually took your sister's seat. We should hurry and make her get down.
Someone dared to sit in my sister's seat?
Yes, it's Si Qingning. She not only pretended to be your sister, she also came to sabotage the signing of our 10 billion order.
President C. Can we sign that 10 billion order now?
Presidency, so you finally saw her true colors. Presidency, what do you mean by that?
How dare you disrespect Miss Si Qingning? You don't need that tongue anymore.
Let go of me. President Soren, you're protective of Celine Quinn. Don't tell me you've fallen for her.
President Soren, Celine Quinn is my leftover toy, a worn-out tramp. You don't know? She hooked up with a bar owner out there and even had his bastard child. And you can still stomach that filthy thing?
Samuel. Say one more word. Believe it or not, I'll make you wish you were dead.
President Soren. If you don't want to sign that $10 billion contract, just say it. If you really have a thing for this trashy woman, then all I can say is, President Shaw, your taste is pretty awful. The Shaw family's richest man title won't last.
Who's spouting nonsense here and disrespecting the Shaw family?
Mom.
Claire.
Mom.
My darling. You.
Si Qingning. So you really are the Si family's heiress?
Of course. I'm the richest family's daughter in the C family.
No, how is that possible?
She's the eldest Miss C who vanished 5 years ago. Then Guyen Ran is finished, isn't she? Haha, exactly.
Let go of me. You can't take me away like this. I'm Tianjia. If you take me away, who's going to close this 10 billion order?
Really? You say you're Tianjie? Show me the proof.
The identity I've used for the past 5 years and my design drafts. For 5 years, everyone thought I was Celestia, Serena Quinn. You're not about to tell me you're the real top jewelry master, are you?
Of course. I am Celestia.
What? The eldest Miss Shaw says she's Celestia? Now that's a huge headline.
Cut the crap.
Serena Quinn. Even if you are the eldest Miss Shaw, you are still a maid in my house for 5 years. Not one blueprint for Skystair has your name on it. Every single one is signed by only one person. And that person is Yana. What, are you trying to steal the credit?
Sumin. Looks like you forgot. For the past 5 years, you've been using my work all along. You say it's yours. Show me the proof. If you can still draw up a design, I don't believe you can win any award.
Let go of me, let go.
Everyone comes from a great design family. Take a look, everyone. Doesn't my design now measure up to this so-called heavenly stair?
This. It still feels like something's missing. Miss Grace, did you really design this? Why does it feel so different from the heavenly stair you made before?
This so-called design of yours. Weren't they all stolen from my drafts? Copies. Of course they couldn't meet the standards of the top jewelry master. 5 years ago, I installed cameras in my house. The reason was, I was afraid your mother might get hurt. I cared about her. I never expected they would capture how you stole my work. Right here. It's all on camera, clear as day. Everyone, take a look.
How could the eldest Miss C lie to us? Must be Gu Yinran, that vicious woman, trying to climb up. So the heavenly stair designs were always by Si Qingming, not Gu Yinran.
No, I didn't. I didn't do it.
Hello, Mr. Xiao.
So you're Xiao Qingji.
Sumin. How dare you bully Qinging? Go to the station and find someone to speak up for you, huh?
Mr. Shaw, I'm sorry. Didn't know who I was messing with.
Please let me go.
Mr. Shaw.
If there's nothing else, get lost.
What are you doing here?
Of course I'm proposing to you.
Sylvia Quinn, you.
Xavier King, what's wrong? Xavier King.
Sylvia. If I were dying, would you say yes to my proposal?
Xavier King.
Mommy. Daddy.
How is he, really? Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy will be okay. The patient is in good shape.
The knife didn't hit vital organs. They're just superficial wounds. He also drank a lot last night. Some signs of stomach bleeding.
He just needs to take care of himself, recover. Okay, understand.
Mommy, what does bleeding mean?
Maybe it's some kind of illness.
Then why did Daddy get that illness?
Maybe he missed me too much.
Mommy, let me tell you a secret. Your daddy, he really misses you. These past 5 years, whenever he missed you, he'd go to the bar and drink every single day.
I know. Mommy will take good care of Daddy.
It's getting late.
You should go back and rest first.
I'll ask Grandma to take you home.
Are you silly? Your stomach's bad, and you took the knife from me. You really think you're made of steel? I thought about what you asked me. I accept your proposal.
What you just said. I heard all of it. Then I'll take it as a yes.
You're awake. Have some water first.
Are you trying to take it back again?
You. Don't put pressure on wound.
I'm not hurting. You'd better not be.
Easy, easy.
So, having second thoughts again?
I never said I regret it.
Then when I closed my eyes just now, I didn't hear yes.
What do you mean?
Bad luck. A known designer like Sky Sterling actually believes in all this superstition?
Only when it comes to you.
Oh, right. This. It may not compare to your design. But I still spent 200 million to buy it for you.
You're in a rush. I never said I was calling off the engagement.
It wouldn't be your first time. Take it with you.
Tomorrow's way too soon. Wait another month. I don't want to marry an injured man.
You.
Sullivan Ming and Vivian Gu. I definitely won't let them stir up trouble again.
Okay. I believe you.
Yay, yay. Little Treasure's daddy and mommy can finally be together legally.
Yeah. Getting married is pretty simple. But finding the right person is really hard. Those 5 years before, I married Samuel because I chose the wrong man.
Alright. Your wedding dress is ready. You can wear it tomorrow.
Hey! Samuel and Gu Yenran both went to the police station, right?
Done.
With all that evidence, just the fact they tried to kill you at the banquet is enough to ruin them. Wait. Did your mom agree?
Not yet. But on the second day after wedding, we're going to see her anyway. It's fine.
Wait.
What now?
Let's get married tomorrow instead, not today.
We got the marriage license. Doesn't that count? Our kid's already this big. And that still doesn't count as marriage.
No way. Still have drawings to finish and
Hey, we're not short on money.
It's broad daylight. Are you trying to take advantage of me?
I'm a jerk, so what? Besides, you're not who you used to be, and I'm not who I used to be either.
So you do remember. Claire.
You called my name.
James.
How about we have another baby? Then no one can judge us anymore.
Daddy! The first day Mommy came home, in my dream, she said she loves you so much. Don't talk nonsense. Ha ha ha.